What's going on, everyone? What an interesting outcome to the battle between the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Finally, we get to see what it's like with Wemby against Gobert. He's going to get that out of here to get us started. Wemby had an incredible 12 blocks this game. That's insane, but offensively, he did not show up. Just swatting everything out of the air. The Timberwolves did not expect someone like this. Oh yeah, gonna lay that up and then early on, it looked like the Spurs had it figured out. Gobert makes a tough and one. That's that French on French crime. But Wemby, he was pulling way too many threes this game. You will not see through the highlights, but he was 0 of 8 from the three-point line. That is terrible offense right there. He said that he used all of his energy on defense and got gassed offensively. That's too funny. De'Aaron Fox had a terrible game. 5 out of 14 from the field, 0 of 4 from the three-point line. If the Spurs want a chance to win this series, they need to pick up their game. I know they might have not expected the Timberwolves to be like this, but still, Anthony Edwards coming back shocked everyone. After only missing 9 games, he came back looking like nothing ever happened. It's either the injury wasn't that serious or his recovery methods were different. I heard he was in that hyperbaric chamber like LeBron James, that air coffin, sleeping with that oxygen. So you know what? It's good to see him back. Oh, McDaniels gonna keep on cooking. McDaniels this game had 16 points. Julius Randle had 21. Anthony Edwards solid 18 points off the bench. Nobody popped off like crazy, but they were consistent as a team. Dylan Harper's gonna keep on cooking himself. Oh, Anthony Edwards spin around, gets stuck a little bit and still pops the fadeaway. It's hard to believe, but after only missing 9 games, Anthony Edwards is back and facing double teams with De'Aaron Fox and Wemby. And in this position, he's not going to pass the ball. He's going to go ball hog mode and do a tough fadeaway after spinning. Bismack Biyombo thought it was going to miss it, but nope. This is Anthony Edwards we're talking about. He's going to swish that in. And on the other end, Naz Reid, he's playing defense. Oh yeah, get that out of here. The Timberwolves are playing very solid defense. It's hard to see Wemby not drop 30 points in the playoffs. Seriously, Anthony Edwards starting to heat up too. Swing around that ball, Spurs. Ball movement is always looking beautiful. Flick around. Oh yeah, Dylan Harper throws that right in. What do you guys think the series will go until? I feel like the Spurs might win it in like 5 or 6 games. Timberwolves show heart. Ooh, Wemby tried to yam that out. Sheesh. And Anthony Edwards continues to do what he does. Eurostep lay. Think about someone that injured their knee just that badly a few games ago, and he's already hooping like nothing ever happened. Is insane to think about. See, the defense, Julius Randle, that was great defense on Wemby, but they're going to leave Castle to go right in. You live with that. As long as you can stop Wemby, the other guys are going to miss eventually. Wow, that footwork is different, and Wemby said, get that out of here. 12 blocks in a game is actually insane. They're going to bully him a lot as well. The physicality, you do not want to see Wemby injured again, but it might happen if they're going to play like this. Look how physical Randle said, I don't care about you. Going to get blocked again. Oh, Wemby is stripping everything. Things are getting spicy out there. What type of defense is this? They're going to pass around. Vassell is wide open. If the Wolves want to win this series, they cannot be allowing this. Same sort of thing is going to happen at the end of the game, but they get lucky. Oh, spin around Naz Reid. That's great facilitation from him. Naz Reid is always that guy you like on your team because he can score when you need it, and he plays defense too. Naz Reid, he had 12 points off the bench. Most people wouldn't believe that the Timberwolves could stay in the game, but this defense is unacceptable. They're going to play drop coverage like this. Gobert's just going to hug Fox. And Mike Conley, how much space is this? Look at Cornette. I do not believe this is great guarding position. I know they think Gobert might roll in for a drive, but allowing this man to shoot, Mike Conley has been in the league for years. He can make that easily. I do not believe that's a shot you want him to take. Oh, Wemby just going to roll on. What an insanely tough double clutch layup. Gobert's going to try to do too much. You know he wanted his revenge on Wemby after that. Oh, go on in spin around lay. You want to see this type of confidence from Wemby. He sees Gobert in front, so he's going to pull a right crossover straight to the skip left cross, and Gobert is already 1 step behind. So he does these massive strides and lays that up and in. But here, Randle's going to shove him in the back. I do not think that's ethical right there, but they're going to keep on being physical with him. Gobert's going to go and gets blocked from Wemby. That's way too easy. Julius Randle is getting a little bit scared from Wemby helping, so he has to make these tough middies. I feel like the Wolves were playing this like the Denver series. They're going to keep attacking, but this is Wemby, not Jokic. So Nas really getting a little bit greedy. Now he gets swatted by Wemby right there. And Gobert, this is a mismatch. Stroll on in and yam it on his head. Wemby needs to stop jacking up threes, give him the ball, and he needs to go at Gobert, driving every time. Passing, you like to see that too. This is the Wemby we want to see. Just watch him. Gobert trying his best again. This isn't Jokic. Wemby said, get that out of here. It just looks so simple. Gobert, there's not many people in the league that can block him non-stop like that. Timberwolves are so relentless with their fast breaks. He's going to go in, but that's a 1v3. Wemby is roaming. Makes a smart decision to pass the baseline, and they forgot about Conley. Another open three for him. Mike Conley, the veteran, is someone you need on your team. Was consistent with 12 points, 4 out of 7 from the three-point line. Jaden McDaniels keep going to go into the mid-range and pop those shots. People may say those are bad shot selections, but that's Jaden McDaniels' game. Same thing again, spin around. Oh yeah, but Wemby's there to block it. You cannot be talking trash to Wemby now. De'Aaron Fox is going to stroll on in. The Wolves have a lot of young guys that not many people might know about. Shannon, this dude was absolutely light speed against the Nuggets. Jaden McDaniels going to show off his bag. Oh yeah, pump fake. And watch this. He's going to do a step through spin. That's tough. Not a travel in the modern NBA. Let me know if you agree. Oh yeah, Vassell's going to pop that immediately. And as you see, this is just a back and forth affair. Super physical. It's that playoff atmosphere. Roll on in. Oh, and one. That's tough. Anthony Edwards sees Wemby, pump fake, got him, and then throws that up. That's an insanely tough shot. You're lucky Randle's there, but gets blocked by Wemby. The defensive pressure is always there. The Timberwolves need to stop treating the Spurs like the Denver Nuggets. Bones Highland thinks he's going to get an easy layup after crossing by Vassell, but unfortunately, you got Wemby help defense. He's going to block that once and twice. Actually, on the replay, it looks like Wemby missed the first swipe and then has time to react and get the second one. How many people in the league can do that? Sheesh. And then you see Harper's going to split a double team. Wow, let's get a pop in. McDaniels is in attack mode again. Going to stroll on in. Wow, almost gets blocked by Wemby, but makes it in. Now he's going to pop a mid-range shot. Missed that. Wemby's ready to push up that break. Straight over to Keldon Johnson, who's going to turn on the Jets. And wow, that's a high-arcing floater. Very lucky to make that shot. Anthony Edwards going to show everyone that he's like that. Pump fake into the easy three-pointer. He's so mature on the court, but outside, we don't talk about that. Gonna swing around that ball. Oh, Mike Conley gets bullied. Champagnie has got an open three. He's going to get a lot of opportunities to pop this series. Nas Reed cannot be doing that now. This is elite confidence from Anthony Edwards. Wemby's so tall with it, 12 blocks in the game. He said, I'm an in and out, fake like I'm driving, and then pop this three in your face. Just look how Wemby almost blocked that, and he makes it anyway. That's that elite shooter mentality. De'Aaron Fox going to make a layup after missing all those mid-ranges and threes. They're going to try double teaming Anthony Edwards. He's just going to roll baseline and lay that up. We may need to be slightly concerned that Anthony Edwards is holding his left knee like that. We'll just have to see how he recovers. Defensively, he's a little bit behind. Fox going to pump fake. They're going to have Castle wide open. What's going on here? Going to make that shot in. At least Edwards continues to be aggressive. Gets double team treatments. He's going to split that, but Wemby's there to get that out of there. Spurs going to run that break, and beautiful offense gets a dunk lay on the... Let's see how the Wolves respond. Watch Anthony Edwards. This double team treatment is crazy. Looked like he really wanted to take the shot, but he's going to make a better pass to Randle for a wide open shot. If Anthony Edwards can evolve his passing game like that, I think the Wolves might even have a chance to win. Look at him drive in for a layup. Too easy. Seriously, he's carrying the offense right now. Roll on in a floater. Everything is dropping. Luckily, without him on the court, other guys can make offense too. Shannon is going to roll up in. This type of offense by the Wolves might be the blueprint for success. You see, they're going to run a screen for Randle and potentially this man right here. Wemby is just wedged between, so Shannon has a wide open lane. If they can run this over and over again, they might have a chance. Wemby's defensive presence is insane. Because you have two Spurs battle with Randle. Vassell is going to get beat right here. Wemby is literally on the other side of the paint, and he's just going to come over and swat that right there. Absolutely insane. But in the scramble, they're a little bit slow to get up, so Mike Conley gets an open three. But that just shows the effort that Wemby has and can alter any shot in the paint he wants. De'Aaron Fox going to go on up, push off into the layup. He may be skinny, but he knows how to push his weight. Julius Randle one-leg faders. The man that only takes tough shots and makes them. De'Aaron Fox wants to get them back in the game. Vassell starts popping those threes. And this is getting into a 2-possession game. De'Aaron Fox again makes the offense happen, quickly trying to get these buckets in. These Spurs are storming their way back. Vassell, another one. Oh, missed that, but they get the rebound and put it right up and in. How did the Wolves almost lose this game? Wemby pops the mid-range. Nope, another offensive rebound. Come on now. Wolves might choke this game in the 4th quarter at the end. Throw that up and in. Wemby's time to lay another one. Ooh, he dunked that in. That's interesting. And they're going to fumble the inbounds. Come on now. Leave an open dunk. And can you believe this? Julius Randle has a double team with Vassell and Wemby, and he's going to shoot this ball. I do not believe that this is winning basketball, because now the Spurs, they have an opportunity to win the game. Oh no, they're going to jump too early. And this man, Julian Champagnie, could have won the game. Wow, the Wolves almost lost this game in the last second. Naz Reid, fair enough for trying to contest. But this type of defense is going to be losing basketball in the future. Wolves get a game. Unbelievable steal right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to give a like and subscribe if you want to see what happens in the playoffs. I'll see you guys later.